The third edition of the Slit and Kaba Festival 2025 took center stage with vibrant colors, cultural pride, and a strong message to embrace locally made fashion. Held in the heart of Ghana, the event brought together fashion enthusiasts, cultural advocates, and members of the creative industry to honor traditional Ghanaian attire in an atmosphere of unity and celebration. The Slit and Kaba Festival, renowned for its celebration of the iconic women's outfits, the Slit and Kaba once again lived up to its reputation. Women lit up the venue in vibrant African prints, while men complemented the scene with stylish African prints, shirts paired with trousers or shorts. The festival is the brainchild of Manye Kongo, a creative entrepreneur and passionate cultural advocate. Speaking to the press, she emphasized the core mission of the festival.
Of Kaba and Slit Festival. So someone will ask, what is Kaba and Slit Festival? When did we start? Why did we start it? So basically, this is the third edition, and Kaba and Slit Festival started when I saw a video on TikTok of beautiful Ghanaian women dressed in their African print Kaba and Slit. And I'm like, no, this is a good avenue, this is a good idea to bring something great out there for people to wear, especially because the Gen Z don't want to put on Kaba and Slit. We want the Kaba and Slit attire to be something that will pass on from generation to generation. So that's why we are celebrating Kaba and Slit Festival. Like I said, this is the third edition. We started in 2023. 2024 we had our second, and then this is the third. And then this third edition we dubbed it the Duku or the Scarf edition. So you can see all the women in their scarf. Even some men are putting on the scarf to support the idea of this very edition. It's about the Duku. We want to promote the Duku out there. So we even had someone talking about Duku, why we put on Duku, the tying, all the tying have their meanings and all that. So we had someone talking about them as part of the program schedule as well. So basically, Kaba and Slit is to promote the Kaba and Slit attire, to promote Ghana tourism, and then put Ghana out there and Africa as a whole. I think we can change the narrative by rather wearing African wear and then picking one day in the week for the Western clothes. So we can wear Kaba and Slit, that's the women, and then the men putting on African print shirts, and then a trial of choice for, let's say, Monday to Thursday, and then Friday any Western clothes. That's the narrative we would have to change around if we really want to promote Ghana. We want to promote our African prints. We want to promote Kaba and Slit. Yeah, so basically that's what the festival is also about. With the future, I would say it will be about collaborations and sponsorship from big agencies, local companies, traditional authorities, and then people who do local stuff, made in Ghana stuff. Let's say people who are producing handmade tie and dye prints, they can also come on board. Ghana Tourism Authority can also come on board. We can have Ministry of Tourism coming on board as well to promote the whole idea of Kaba and Slit Festival. So everything essentially is from social media. I had to do advertisements on social media. I had to use my personal page to post some, and then I had to use our Kaba and Slit platforms to put some as well. So we just sent the message out there that 1st May we are going to have our 3rd edition of Kaba and Slit Festival. We advertised, we called for vendors, and then people came on board. For now, we did not have any partnership. Like I said, we did not have any sponsorship as well, because the economy is quite hard, so I understand some people. But then we are hoping that next year there will be more sponsorship, there will be more collaboration, and there will be more sponsorships. As for education, I'll say it will start to right from us. Maybe we're starting from the junior high schools. or even the primary schools. Once we start from the roots, we'll be able to manage it from that level before they grow up. So once we start with maybe, we can even bring a course on board that this month or this day in a week we are going to talk about local made goods, Ghana made goods, African made goods, that we are going to promote them rather than the Western goods. So that the Ministry of Education should really come aboard if we really want to maintain this festival. We want to maintain culture, especially in Ghana, and then we want to inculcate that right from the roots, right from the youngsters before they grow into adults. Yes, because recently I saw a video of a secondary school where they put on African prints clothes to prep. Yeah, they sew that in the pajamas and then they sent it to prep. So that's one good thing. Let's say if all our secondary schools or all our boarding schools are going to adapt to that very practice, it's going to go a long way in promoting African-made goods or Ghana-made goods. Yes, I think this is a good cause. Kaba and Slit, it's a beautiful festival. It's a good avenue for Ghana Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism to come on board. Our spices, mixed cookie spices, our Onga people and all that, they can all come on board to sponsor and then make this a beautiful festival, for everyone. And then the patrons as well.
Here, this is my third time coming to this program, Slit and Kaba Festival. Honestly, this is a festival put together by Manye, and actually it is here to promote our culture. As you can see almost all of us are in African prints. It's such a wonderful experience here. And why African prints? Because it is our heritage, Kaba and Slit. Modern fashions are coming up, and the youth nowadays, they don't normally, go wear this kind of outfits. So it's beautiful to see such a program put together to, showcase our culture. Normally when you mention Slit and Kaba, we identify it with our mothers. But today you can see young men and women in African prints, and then our beautiful youth in Kaba and Slit here, different styles and all of that to, promote our culture. We Africans should own up to our history. Nobody can tell our story better than ourselves. So I believe such programs helps. But I will encourage the older generations to teach the younger ones our roots, our style, even in our fashion and all of that, our food we eat and all of that. So I believe such a program will go a long way to help us maintain our heritage in fashion sense. So I believe this is a very great
lady. You are so exceptional. You are beautiful even without showing those cleavages. Look at us. See how beautiful we look. Just accept the fact that you are a Ghanaian and that you are unique. And a unique African lady is traditionally blessed with all that is beautiful. So you are beautiful in your skin, you are beautiful in your brain, you are beautiful wherever you find yourself. No need to show those cleavages. Can you guess my age? I'm 53 years old. And as you can see, apart from my lips, everything about me is natural. When you go natural and you grow old, you grow more beautiful. It is good to sometimes add on to the beauty, but do not let the add-on become you. You should be beautiful and unique, even without those add-ons. So please, my young ladies, just accept the fact, as I said, just accept that you are beautiful. Accept that you are naturally beautiful and that you have all it takes when you accept yourself.
The essence of being natural, prioritizing who you are, because if you don't accept who you are, nobody is going to accept you. you are supposed to be proud of who you are, because that is what makes you you, and that is what makes you original. Like there's no other person, any other person trying to be you is fake. So you are supposed to be you, act you, be yourself, like how you came. That is what fits you. So you are supposed to accept it and live to it, and then it will shock you. People who respect you will come to you, and it's fine. It's fine to be prioritizing who you are. I mean, I want to be who I am, and then yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to be pleasing people. I want to please myself, not what someone wants me to be. Because yeah, it is me living my life.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.